on the 2-month extension of the tax cut.
Pursuant to Section 3B of House Resolution 493, the House stands adjourned until 10 a.m. on Friday,
Mr. Speaker,
December 23,
Mr. Speaker,
2011.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I would like to ask for unanimous consent that we bring up the bill to extend the tax cut for 160 million Americans. As you walk off the floor, Mr. Speaker, you're walking out, you're walking away, just as so many Republicans have walked away from middle-class taxpayers, the unemployed, and very frankly as well from those who will be seeking medical assistance from their doctors, 48 million senior citizens.
Well, it was a nice little speech. Joining us right now is the man who walked away. Yes, he was walking away. Pennsylvania Republican Mike Fitzpatrick. Congressman, welcome. It seemed as though you almost expected this rant. Did you?
I did not, Brian. Good morning. It's good to be with you.
Morning.
You didn't expect it, but you knew exactly what to do. Put your head down and get out.
Well, you know, Brian, there are rules and there are procedures that govern the operation of the House. All parties know them. Both parties have complied with them. They go back through speakers all the way back to Tip O'Neill in 1981. Steny Hoyer knew what the rules were. He should know more than most because he's a former majority leader of the House of Representatives. Yesterday he tried to break those rules, and he tried to have me break them, but my job was to enforce them, and I did.
So, Congressman, your point is that you couldn't have taken up the issue of the payroll tax cut because this was just a procedural sort of pro forma day. You were supposed to be, I guess, heading out to recess. But this all does seem just a little childish. Was there any way to make it more substantial yesterday?
Well, what they called yesterday was a pro forma session of the House of Representatives. Again, both parties know that it's to avoid the House going into recess. We're keeping the House open for the purpose of having the conference. We need the Senate and specifically the Democrats to come back to Washington to do the jobs that they were elected to do and to work this matter out. There's still time to do it. But a publicity stunt on the floor of the House was not helpful. Mr. Hoyer knew it. And I had to adjourn the House.
Sure, and we should point out that while the Republicans turned off the TV cameras yesterday, before you became a member of Congress, Nancy Pelosi and company killed the mics and the cameras in 2008 and refused to schedule a vote allowing offshore drilling. So turnabout is fair play, I would imagine. So where do we go from here, Congressman?
Well, there are important things we have to get done, Steve. First of all, the House of Representatives gave the president what he asked for, a 12-month extension on the important middle-class tax cuts. We all know now that the Senate voted for a 2-month extension and left town in the middle of the night. I think it's time for the president to call all the parties back to Washington to do the job that they're elected and, frankly, that they're paid to do. I think the Senate should come back. For the past 10 days, I've been speaking with my constituents back home in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and everybody agrees a 12-month extension is better than a 2-month extension.
Sure.
We really need to get back to work, and we need to do it now.
Now, Congressman, we know that the phone call yesterday between the Speaker Boehner and the President included this from the President. Sign what they gave you from the Senate, and then I promise you by January we'll work it out and expand it for an entire year. Would that be enough?
It sounds like they're talking, which is good. I think we need to continue to talk. We need to get the conference and to get the compromise done. A short-term extension with a specific agreement to go to conference, that may very well get it done. But you have to get the people back to work, Brian. If you didn't show up for work this morning, if you went on vacation before the work was done, what would Fox do? I mean, I think you know what they would do. We need to get everybody back to this
Brian,
town.
if you didn't show up, we'd just turn off the lights.
Right.
Yeah,
put up
the mic.
Congressman, I don't know if there would be no show without me. They wouldn't know what to say or what to do.
That's right.
The crew would be just aimless, just wandering around. What's a camera?
Our intellectual leader. But, Congressman, what do you think the chances are that the Senate is going to come back from their home districts to go into conference?
Well, I'm hopeful. We still have 10 days. When they left town, there were 15 or 17 days left to get this job done. In my home, when there's an important job to do, when there's a deadline coming, everybody pitches in. It's called all hands on deck. We need to get the people back here to Washington. I understand it's the holiday season. I'd prefer to be at home as well. But we need to get back to Washington to do the work that we were elected to do the job that we're being paid to do. There's plenty of time to get it done. It may be a compromise. We'll have to see. but they have to get back here.
All right, Congressman, we thank you very much for joining us during this the Christmas week and your busy week there on Capitol Hill. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys. Good
We've
morning.
got a couple more days to do it unless they're going to do something in January and make it retroactive.
They've got